Hello learners, welcome to today's online session on Descriptive Composition Part 3, Describing Conditions and Processes. In today's session, we will learn how to describe conditions and processes. We will learn to describe 1. The activities we see and the impressions we get about a place. Number 2. How common machines and gadgets are to be used. Number 3. How we apply for a passport or a post. In the previous session, you learned to describe the outward appearance or look of a place. Today, we will see another aspect of a place, that is the general conditions over there. When we look at a place, does it look tidy or untidy, orderly or disorderly? And in general, we may consider whether the place gives an impression of wealth or poverty, health or disease, happiness or sadness. Some of the situations in which you would need to describe the conditions of a place are: number 1, you are describing to a friend the conditions in the office where you work. You are not happy with the conditions and you point out the broken furniture and the dusty files. You also mention the lack of cooperation among the staff. Number 2, you return to your village school after many years and notice the improved condition. You describe it to an old classmate. You write a letter to the editor of a local newspaper. You want to draw the attention of the local government to the poor conditions in your area. You are a newspaper reporter. You are sent to report on a slum and you describe the conditions there. Remember that describing the conditions of a place must not be confused with narration. In a narration, we describe the activities relating to a particular event, but in a description, we describe the general conditions that exist at a place. Let's read a passage which describes conditions. It is a description of a slum. The passage reads as: we parked our car at the roadside and walked down the left side of the road. In front of us was a row of tents made of soot black pieces of clothes sewn together. Every time a big truck passed by on the highway, a cloud of dust rose and settled on the tents. In the background were the high-rise buildings of Bombay. We had to cross over to the tents by jumping on boulders thrown into pools of slimy water. Mosquitoes and flies swarmed around us. The stench of night soil came from the bushes. A wiry woman came out of the tent. She might have been only 30, but her wrinkled face and streaks of grey in her hair made her look older. A few naked, sickly children gathered around us curiously. Some other children were trying to keep the dogs away from their scraps of food. "We come from the Sarkar," we said. The woman stared and her blank eyes filled with hatred. She let out a stream of abuse and spat on the ground. "They took away our houses because they wanted to make a road in this area. Now, what else do they want?" We will see that in this passage, the following objects and persons are described. Their qualities are described too. The objects and persons who are described are: number 1, tents. For tents, the details are made of soot black pieces of cloth, layer of dust on them. Number 2, water. The detail is slimy. Number 3, woman. The details for the woman are wiry, looked much older than her actual age, streaks of grey in her hair, wrinkled face, blank eyes filled with hatred. Number 4, children. The details for the children are naked and sickly. So, the impression that we get about the place is unhealthy for living because of the slimy pools of water and the insects which probably breed there. The slum dwellers are living in a substandard life. That is, their standard of living is much lower than what human beings should have. They are very poor. The government does not take care of them. The woman says that the Sarkar took away their houses to make a road in that area. They suffer from disease. The children are sickly and eat whatever food is available. The woman has grown old too early. They have had no education. The woman spits and lets out a stream of abuse. Now, we will learn how to describe processes. We have to use machines and gadgets every day in our lives, and we need to describe how they work. The situations may be like the following. Number 1, to describe how to prepare a particular dish. Number 2, to describe how your tape recorder works to a friend who wants to borrow it. Number 3, to describe how an appliance or machine works. Example, an instructional manual. Number 4, to advise your friend on how to apply for a passport or for a post. Now, we will read a dialogue between two housewives. One of them is describing how an onion dosai is made. The dialogue is between Salma and Kaveri. So here we read the dialogue. Salma: Kaveri, how do you prepare onion dosais? Kaveri: Oh, that's very simple. Clean and wash 65 grams of rice, 35 grams of urad dal. Soak them together in water for 3 to 4 hours. Grind some tamarind and 1 red chili together and mix the paste with the dal and rice. Grind all this together till you get a coarse paste. Grate 4 small onions and half of coconut and mix them with the paste. Salma. Then Kaveri. Heat a greased tawa or iron plate and spread a portion of the paste on it. Cover it with a lid for a minute and allow it to cook. After that, turn it and fry the other side, adding some more oil till you get a crisp and brown dosai. Salma, how many dosai can one get from the quantity of paste you mentioned? Kaveri, about a dozen. We will note that in the description of the process of cooking, all the words used are in the imperative form. Example, clean, wash, soak, grind, mix, grate, heat, spread, cover, allow, turn, fry. We will also note the words and phrases used to indicate the following. Number 1, quantity 65 grams of rice, 35 grams of urad dal, 4 small onions, half a coconut. For place, we have soak them in water. Spread a portion of the paste on it. For time, we have for 3 to 4 hours, for a minute. For effect, we have did you get a coarse paste? Sequence. After that, turn it and fry. Means. For means, we have cover it with a lid. Now, we will learn to describe the process of using an instrument or apparatus. Here is a passage from an instruction booklet that describes how to use a TV set. The booklet is given with the new TV set. The instructions are: number 1, install the antenna firmly so that it does not bend or rotate in strong winds. Number 2, fit the mains plug of the TV set tightly into the electric line socket. Number 3, connect the antenna wire tightly onto your TV set. Number 4, make certain that the direction of the antenna is correct. Ask your service engineer about this. Number 5, now switch on your TV set. Number 6, turn the large knob on the right to select the desired channel. For example, Delhi A operates on channel 4. Number 7, adjust the controls for fine tuning, volume, tone, contrast and brightness to get the best reception. Here we will see that the instructions are given in the imperative form. For example, install, fit, connect, make certain, ask, switch on, turn, adjust. But when we want to describe the process, instead of giving instructions to the users, we use the passive voice. Example, for imperative, we say install the antenna firmly. But for passive voice, we write the antenna is installed firmly. Now, we will see how the above given instruction can be written in the form of information describing the process. Note the use of passive voice. The passage reads as, the antenna is firmly installed so that it does not bend or rotate in strong winds. Then the mains plug of the TV is tightly fitted into the electric line socket. The antenna wire is tightly connected to the TV set. It should be made certain that the direction of the antenna is correct. The service engineer should be asked about this. Then the TV set is switched on. The large knob on the right is turned to select the desired channel. For example, Delhi A operates on channel 4. Finally, the controls for fine-tuning volume, tone, contrast and brightness are adjusted to get the best reception. Here we notice the usage of passive voice instead of imperative form. Now let's look at how to apply for a passport or for a post. Let's read the dialogue given below, which discusses how to apply for a passport. The dialogue is between Victor and Ravi. It reads as, Victor, do you know, Ravi, I have got a scholarship to go to the USA for studies in medicine. Ravi, congratulations. Victor, you have already been abroad. Tell me how I can get a passport. Ravi, first get an application form from the Regional Passport Office at Calcutta. Fill in all the particulars. Victor, what sort of particulars? Ravi, you have to give details about your date of birth, place of birth, your parents, and educational qualifications. You also have to state the purpose of your visit abroad. You must get a letter from the university abroad giving you the scholarship. Attach this letter to your application. You must get your form signed by a government officer of the rank of a first-class magistrate or above. Victor, how long will it take to get the passport? Ravi, oh, about 2 months or so. In the dialogue above, notice the uses of imperatives. Get an application form. Fill in all the particulars. Attach this letter to your application. Number 2, modals. You must get a letter. You must get your form signed. Must is a modal which has been used in these two sentences. Let's read the dialogue given below which tells how to apply for a post. The dialogue is between Ganesh and Manish. It reads as, Ganesh, Manish, there was an advertisement today inviting applications for a teacher's post at the government high school, Rampur. How do I apply for it? Manish, write to the secretary of the school for an application form. You must send a stamped envelope with your address on it, and the price of the form must be sent by a postal order. When you receive the form, fill in the details asked for. These will include your educational qualifications and work experience. You have to send attested copies of the certificates with the completed application form. Ganesh, thank you. In the dialogue above, notice the use of imperatives. Number 1, write to the secretary. Number 2, fill in the details. Here, the words write and fill are used in the imperative form. Number 2, modals. You must send a. The price of the form must. Here, we see the use of the modal must. Let us sum up now. Today, we learned to describe the general conditions at a place, the process of making things like items of food, the operation of common machines and apparatus. Number 4, the process of applying for a passport and for a post. The key words which were used in today's session are condition. It means the state of somebody or something. Then we have the word process, which means a series of actions that you do for a particular purpose. Third word is instrument, which means implement or apparatus used in performing an action. The fourth word is apparatus. It means a set of instruments put together for a purpose. A passport is an official document that identifies you as a citizen of a particular country and that you have to show when you enter or leave a country. So, this was all for today's session. We will meet again with a new topic some other day. Bye for now.